So as we speak, Chelsea is trolling 2-0, and this is a big boost for Manchester United as Chelsea has been chasing us really tight for that top four. But as we have seen right now, West Ham is beating them 2-0 at halftime. And I'm not here to talk about Chelsea or any other rival, but I'm just here to talk about Micheal Carrick and how he has managed to turn things around at Manchester United. Anytime he has been here, this is his second stint. Last time he was appointed interim, he did so well, beat very big clubs, Manchester Arsenal, and the rest, Chelsea. He drew with them, but his unbeaten run here as Manchester United continues. As he continues his uh, form of beating teams here and there. So tomorrow we face Fulham, a team that has disturbed for so long. In the first leg, we saw ourselves conceding 1-1 with them, and the goal came from their side. It was an own goal. And tomorrow, I mean, we shall have a match against the same opponent, Fulham. So after those impressive performances from these players and under their new manager Carrick, I am here to tell you why exactly these performances are continuing to impress, and why Micheal Carrick has really proven like he can manage Manchester United and lead them to even a title, or as long as he's given a contract as long as like to manage for a season or so. So one attribute about him is just about his calmness. Carrick being that manager who knows how to talk to these players in a calm way, just giving them some tactical reasoning that he has. Of course, having played here at Old Trafford for some very long time and won trophies here with Sir Alex Ferguson, this is a man who is a man of the soil and nothing to doubt about him. Leave alone all these criticisms that are coming from some other club legends, the Roy Keanes and so on, who are attacking him every day. Even, of course, Roy Keane, this is a guy who says even if Micheal Carrick won every match, he would not give him a role as a permanent manager here at Manchester United, because he assumes he's not good enough to win trophies. I don't know how many trophies he has won as a manager also, because but the truth is he is not a manager, though he was a good here at Manchester United as a player. We don't know what he could also do as a manager if he had to do so. And another strong one about Micheal Carrick's management right now at Manchester United, it's just about his assistant, Steve Holland. That I hinted you about how this guy looks a genius. I personally had not read about him, but at least I've known something about him. This is a guy who really knows football. Ineos scouted him, and he's a guy who has worked with so many clubs. He has been at Chelsea and so many other Premier League clubs here, and he has won trophies, and he has worked with big managers likes of Jose Mourinho. He has worked with them, and trophies has have never been his problem. That's what I have known about him. That is Steve Holland for you. And we see they are working really well with Micheal Carrick. Every time we see them talking to each other and finding out what solutions they can do, and their solutions have really worked here at Manchester United. So that is what Carrick can give you as long as he is here. So guys, before we continue, I want you to take a moment and hit that subscribe button like right there, and like the video, because that's how we want to grow. And as we talk Manchester United, that's what you just need to do. So thank you for that. And Micheal Carrick, being a good communicator also. Him and his assistant, these are all good communicators. We have seen how these players have been talking highly about him. Even himself, he has been talking highly about these players. So the vibe is just okay. Everybody supplementing each other, and that's what you like as a coach. And that's what pushes us together. That's it's why we are called Manchester United. That is the unity that we need here in order to thrive. So as we've seen, he's trusting youngsters. Kobe Maino, he has said he's a different player. He's the talent that we need here at Manchester United. And today I had I read somewhere like United is Michael Carrick is considering recalling Marcus Rashford also back here. Of course, this is a guy who's trying to implement every kind of DNA, and he wants to have as many players as possible who already know what it means to play for Manchester United. And Marcus Rashford today, I read somewhere. Tomorrow I know you'll see it somewhere, and you will also read because Michael Carrick is considering recalling Marcus Rashford, of course, after that loan spell. But that one will only happen in case he is given a role on a permanent, because by that time his interim management role will have expired. So it will only happen if at all Ineos decide to give him the role as permanent manager. So that is it about Michael Carrick that you needed to know about his success here. And tomorrow we are facing Fulham. My prediction, Fulham will troll tomorrow. By halftime, they will not be here. They will have lost points already. And by halftime, I predicted 2-0 by halftime. By the way, goals from depending on tomorrow. I would like again Kuna to score. Depending on uh, how many minutes he will be given. But this is a professional player. Anytime he will be given, I know he can score. But tomorrow we are hoping maybe he could start that match, considering that injury of Patrick Dogu, who is now out for some weeks. So Martius Kuna might start there, and the rest will be as usual, because this is a Michael Carrick who doesn't like twisting his squad here and there. He's just that calmer. That's what you need to know about him, your new manager, Michael Carrick, manager to be, I would say. So the whole thing is we could attribute it to so many things. When we begin talking about backroom stuff and so on, of course we don't forget to talk about uh, our legend also now, and that is Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans is also among the backroom staff that is always seated there behind Michael Carrick, and he coaches also these defenders. And I read somewhere saying he's for these young defenders. Of course, those of Harry Maguire, they are level with him. Of you could actually assume when Harry Maguire has to retire, he could also be part of those coaching those Lenny Euros and so on, Hayden Heaven. So that is that. I'll tell you one day when those of Aiden Heaven are given also a chance to lead that back line. I am sure they're going to perform, because this is a new Man United. Why would you think there is a lazy player here again? The intensity we have been told it is now high in training. The training sessions are now short and very high intensity. So that is the identity that Michael Carrick has now begun to build here at Manchester United for the short time he's been there. So in on the Premier League table, we are now chasing Aston Villa for that number 3, because we are now at top 4. that's what you love. So guys, subscribe.